Welcome to the Crypto Lab channel. In this video I will talk about Stellar Lumens price prediction and Stellar Lumens news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Stellar Lumens in 2022. Put simply, Stellar is an open network that allows money to be moved and stored. When it was released in July 2014, one of its goals was boosting financial inclusion by reaching the world's unbanked. But soon afterwards, its priorities shifted to helping financial firms connect with one another through Stellar also revealed that it plans on bringing smart contracts to the Stellar ecosystem in 2022. Stellar announced the news regarding the incorporation of smart contracts into its ecosystem through a tweet on Twitter, which simply stated, "Smart contracts are coming to Stellar," and included a video of Justin Rice, VP of Ecosystem, revealing details regarding smart contracts on Stellar. Rice spoke about the Stellar Development Foundation exploring new avenues and possibilities and see the opportunities they could bring in growing Stellar in its ecosystem. He further stated that smart contracts are probably the next step for Stellar in 2022, although he conceded that there is still a lot of work to be done in that regard. In a blog post on the Stellar website, the team stated that the addition of smart contracts would help to empower the ecosystem and give developers on Stellar more room to innovate. Stellar's ultimate goal remains to be one of the most accessible networks for developers, allowing them to create and deliver safe and high-quality applications for users. Through its post, Stellar stressed on stating that the arrival of smart contracts would not be a departure from the values or the vision of the network. The post and video both stressed the fact that Stellar was built for the future of payments and that it was absolutely critical that smart contracts on Stellar are secure and can scale without the problem of high network fees. Rice also stated that while smart contracts are not anything new, Stellar could execute them in a different way after studying and learning from what has been deployed in the industry and possibly bringing a new utility that currently does not exist. The Stellar Development Foundation highlighted in its 2022 roadmap that it was committed to working with the Stellar community in creating a smart contract implementation. However, it also stressed that it would not just be the Stellar Development Foundation and would be created only after inputs from Stellar's vast ecosystem of developers. In a newly released roadmap for 2022, Stellar notes that the year 2021 provided the direction for where it needs to go next. It, therefore, states that as part of its 2022 strategy, the Stellar Development Foundation, a nonprofit organization, reveals its commitment to supporting the development of smart contracts on Stellar. Tomer Weller, VP of Technical Strategy at Stellar, says, "We're taking DeFi on Stellar to the next level. Smart contracts will lower the barrier of entry and allow developers to build new trust-minimized functionality without protocol changes. With smart contracts intended to arrive on the Stellar blockchain, XLM will join the likes of Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano and Cosmos with the enabling of smart contracts. Smart contracts are typically used to automate the implementation of an agreement without the need for middlemen or wasted time. The AMM DeFi functionality became available in 2021, thus, DeFi is not quite novel for Stellar. However, the cross-border token aims to expand its DeFi offering by providing direct access to a global network of on- and off-ramps, such as MoneyGram. In 2021, global payment giant MoneyGram announced its partnership with Stellar and will thus provide crypto-to-cash conversions. As to what might go into the smart contracts and the expected date of launch, Tomer Weller says, "We're exploring various options for smart contracting languages and VMS, both existing and developing our own. Our main considerations are safety, scalability, and equitable access. On the date," he says, "we're aiming for a feature-complete test network by the end of 2022. Ultimately, the ecosystem will decide if and when to turn on smart contracts on Stellar. First, increasing network scalability and network innovation. This it hopes to achieve by expanding network capacity by an order of magnitude and enabling trust-free innovation. Second, activating more network participation. This it wants to achieve through incorporating ecosystem feedback and involvement in a long-term Stellar strategy, increasing ecosystem commitment and ownership, and attracting new participants. Third, demanding and promoting diversity and inclusion by doing the necessary research. 2022 could be a good year for Stellar. However, people would like to know how Stellar will work in 2022 and what we should expect from XLM. The Stellar price forecast will cover the fundamental and technical aspects of the coming year. XLM could reach new highs, but it is also possible that the entire crypto market is expecting a collapse. In the next few sections, we will share with you all the details that you should know about the Stellar price forecast for 2022. When it comes to fundamental analysis of Stellar, we should focus on how this virtual currency attracts a large number of users from all over the world. We continue to live in a world where, for example, workers need services to send funds to their families in the regions where they live. Companies would need to start using XLM as a virtual currency for sending and receiving payments, as well as using the entire Stellar network. The implementation will be a key moment for Stellar, which is expected to become an even larger project, thanks to firms implementing XLM, as well as the Stellar network for their projects and initiatives. Until 2017, this virtual currency was out of sight of large investors. However, in the bull market of 2017 and in the first week of 2018, XLM was able to increase in price several times. During 2018, the digital asset entered the bear market, as did the entire crypto industry. This shows how important it is to follow the general trend of the market and make decisions according to how virtual currencies behave. Another thing to note is that XLM was able to recover from the bear market of 2018 and 2019 only at the beginning of 2021. Over the past 6 months, XLM has been in an accumulation phase in which it has fluctuated between 20 cents and 40 cents. This is a relatively stable price for XLM as a virtual currency, given that it is not a stable coin. It's time to start with our Stellar price forecast for 2022 and the coming years. Remember that this article is written for educational purposes only. We are not financial advisors. When it comes to Stellar's price forecast for 2022, analysts see that there is a very important critical level from which XLM can bounce back. This 20 cents level is where the digital currency has bounced twice.